going on, YouTube, man? We're back with motherfucking another one. Man, today's video, man, I'm gonna tell y'all how I swapped my 392 swapped Pursuit Charger, bro. Now here she is. Like, really, bro? All this shit is simple. She dirty as fuck. Like, look, dirty. Just a quick little walk around. I'm getting new taillights. I fucked these up. I mean, this all was an experience anyway and a test. I really don't like that look at all. But she dirty as fuck. Like, look, you telling the wheels, bro, that she dirty. But yeah, bro. For the ones that don't think it's swapped, let me pop the hood for y'all, man. Here y'all go, boy. 6'4", as you could tell. 957. And for the people that think I just put a 6'4" manifold on here, you can see the orange block. Yep, you can see the orange block. 392 injectors, all that. And I'm not tuned. So this is a 6'4". But man, let's just go ahead and tell y'all, bro. This shit, bro, swapping a 6'4" into a 5'7", like if you have like a RT, any 5'7", RT, fucking Chrysler C300C, like, bro, you could throw a 6'4" motor in and it'll work just like the 5'7". Like, it's all plug and play. Like, it's basically the same as a 5'7" motor. Just only thing you would need to do, like, you just need to do like simple small shit, like this wire. You have to extend this wire that connects to the intake manifold. I mean, not the intake manifold, but the cold air intake temp sensor. So you have to extend this wire. I mean, don't judge my wiring coming. Like I said, like I tell people all the time, I'm not a mechanic at all. So I'm just a 21-year-old dude that's trying shit and it happens to work. You feel what I'm saying? But you have to extend that. You have to extend this map sensor because the 5'7s is like right behind it, and the 6'4s, it's right here. So you have to extend it to fit right here. So the only thing you do is just cut wires, add wires. You feel what I'm saying? The throttle body from the 5'7 bolts right up, so you really don't need to go crazy with that. And it's already over here, so. But other than that, bro, like, you don't need nothing crazy. Don't need nothing. This motor itself bolts right up to the 5'7 trans. Only thing you have to do extra is extend this wire, extend that wire, get I think it's called short active runners. Get that way you could, like, basically control your RPMs for the intake, for the 6'4" intake manifold, because you gotta think this is not a 6'4" car, so it doesn't have 6'4" computer in, SRT computer in, none of that. It's a 5'7", so it's gonna control it like it's a 5'7", but you want it to run like a 6'4", because it is 6'4". So get the active runners, active short runners, and bro, other than that, that's it. I mean, just like everybody else, even if I did have a 5'7", I probably would have went with the 6'4" manifold still, and then swapped the rear end. So doing that, you really build, you kind of, if you have like a RT and you doing all this, swapping the motor and swapping the rear end, you basically building a straight 8, like a 2nd gen straight 8. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's the cheapest way, bro. Like, this shit's cheap. Like all in all, what I got in the whole thing, bro, like, cause I'm cheap, bro. It's probably about 5,000-6,000 out of the whole thing. So, bro, like, bro, like, I get steals and deals all the time. Like, bro, I bought the intake manifold, the cold air intake, and the intake manifold together with the fuel injectors and my wheels, all for $350. I didn't steal it. I paid for them, but I'm not gonna tell y'all how I got it. But yeah, man, like other than that, bro, it's like swapping the same motor that was originally already in here back in here. So it's nothing crazy. Like I said though, if you're gonna be doing all this, you're gonna have to get the active runners. Like especially if you're gonna be running on RT's computer, and you're gonna have to get the short active runners. You're gonna have to get a tune, or it's gonna run sluggish. I mean, it's still gonna run. It run like I'm not even tuned yet. I haven't got my car tuned yet, so it still runs. I drive this car every day. It still runs. It runs kind of sluggish, but at the same time, I could tell the difference from my Chrysler 300C 5.7 I had. I could tell a big difference, a huge difference, sound and everything. Like, hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn it on so y'all can hear it. Listen to it, bro. Sounds crazy. I have no cats, no mids, and I still have the real resonators on. Like, you can look. And this is a 390. This is like, I got the motor, the 392 headers, and the 392 exhaust. So I'm not like you don't need those things, but at the same time, it's kind of like if you're having a 392 motor, you're gonna have to have all these 392 things. You feel what I'm saying? So that being said, all you need is the motor itself, the intake manifold, the fuel injectors, the cold air intake that comes with 392s, active short runner, computer, and I think it's called active short run. I think it's what it's called. But for the people that's watching and said know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. You could run this like I'm on a 5.7 stock rear end. I don't need to be on it because this car pushes way too much horsepower to be on a stock rear end. Like, you got some RTs that do the one wheel peel, but I could throw a video in here and I'll show you. It'll pop up somewhere over here. But both of my wheels spin, and like it spins, it burns out like it's a scat, but I can't slide it like a scat, if that makes sense. It burns out like a scat. It burns up easily, but I can't slide it like a scat. But after I figured out I couldn't slide it like a scat, I don't slide it, just because I don't want to blow this rear end, because both of the wheels are not supposed to spin, but they do. So that being said though, if you're gonna run it and you want to run how you want to run and you want to be fast, this and that, swap the rear end from like a 2014 straight A, Challenger, Charger, Chrysler, and down. All them, anything SRT 8, 424, SRT.
I played in.
Any 2014 SRT 8 and down car has damn near the same rear end. So, and with these cars, if you have a 2014 and below, the only thing you would need is really just the differential. But some people go ahead and swap the differential and the axles just because, I guess. I don't know. I mean, like I tell people all the time, I'm not a mechanic. I just know a little bit about cars and I'm learning as I go. But man, like, this shit, like it's really a 6.4. Like, all this shit is a 6.4. It runs perfect, sounds good. I ain't had no problems out of it. When the car was being swapped, I had a couple coolant issues, like it will overheat. I had a thermostat issue. It was a thermostat issue. It was overheated, and then I cracked the coolant reservoir. It overheated, and then water pump busted. It overheated, and then like this, I don't know what it's called, T-hose or whatever. That middle piece right there, that busted. But other than that, after I changed all that shit, man, this shit ran perfect. It runs perfect. I push it every now and then. But like I told you, I drive this car every day as I'm building it, which hopefully here in a couple months that won't be the case, because I am tired of putting gas in it like that. Because with you having no cats and it being a 6.4, the gas mileage is absolutely horrible. I'm not gonna lie, it's horrible. Like, I probably all in all put about 120, 130. If the gas prices are good, probably about 120, 130 in here every week. And like I tell you, I drive this every day, everywhere. Like, no questions asked. But yeah, bro. And I think if you have, like, for the newer model RT guys, you're kind of up. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got the 8-speed transmission. You finna have the 392 motor. Only thing you get, bro, you could throw a fucking Hellcat. You could throw a Hellcat rear end. Well, a Hellcat differential in your newer model RT. And bro, you'll be up. Especially if you have the 392 motor and this and this. You can make your shit look like a scat. Like, I don't know. I think I'm not gonna lie. I think with me looking like this, I think I'm gonna keep it looking like this. Like, I think I'm gonna get the paint freshened up. Debating on changing the calipers to the 4. I think I'm gonna change to 6 piston. I ain't decided yet, cause I seen a guy. He has tall guy with a Hemi. He has a 392 swap, and he has the stock calipers on his, like these. He has the same calipers, but he has like slotted rotors. So I think that's what I'm gonna do: upgrade the rotors, upgrade the brakes, and upgrade the suspension. I do want to lower it. I do plan on lowering it. I don't know how low. I'm thinking about getting coilovers just because you can adjust the suspension, but I don't know. I don't. I'm just building it as I go, like I said. Like the interior, just so y'all know, like, I didn't swap nothing else. Like, this is still an old police car. I did put the center console in. I did get newer seats, newer model seats. These came out of a, shout out to my guy Trey. This came out of a 2023 last call Scat Pack. They don't work yet. I am working on that, but I do got the front car a little dirty. Front and back seats. Still got the gear shifter in this raggedy ass steering wheel, but I do plan on changing the shifter to here, upgrading the steering wheel to like an Alcantara or some type of aftermarket steering wheel for the 2014 Dodge Chargers, and adding paddle shifters, and then getting the inside cleaned up. Do plan on getting custom red seats. I know these seats will be easier to find, custom red seats, than 2014 seats. So custom red seats. I do plan on removing that, getting a star, getting that fixed. Like, I plan on doing a lot of shit with it. So y'all all just stay tuned for that. Most definitely stay tuned for that. I think I'm gonna keep this front bumper just cause it's a sleeper, but I do want to add fog lights, get a newer grill, cause this one, you can see it's like broken. Get a newer grill and then paint this like gloss black, like a car gloss black, and then just touch up on the paint, really. And then get new headlights, or I may just keep those, cause really, I like look how clear that headlight is. It's like a brand new headlight. Like, and they're both, I think they were brand new. But getting an aftermarket hood, like I throw a picture in here on that too. Aftermarket hood, like the newer SRT Hellcat hoods for my year model. Plan on getting one of those. Getting it tinted, man. I've been thinking about throwing the light back on here. Now on this side, getting that one covered up, cause I don't know why the fuck it has two. But getting this one put on, I don't know, man. It's just a lot of shit that I want to do to it, that I've been thinking about. But it's like all in all, it's like so much shit that you can do to it, and that somebody wants to do to it. Cause you may have this vision in your mind, but then you may see something on somebody else's car that you like, and then bam, you're trying to get that and figure out if that's cheaper than what you want to do. And if it is, then you're changing your whole route. So I don't know, man. Like I said, just like the wheels, like I didn't really want these wheels. I wanted either the Daytona wheels or 5 spokes. But like I said, I seen these on somebody else's car, and I bought these all for a very, very good price with the intake manifold. So like I said, man, I built this car on a budget. Like I'm 21 years old. Like, I know that's old to some people, but at the same time, you got people out here that's early 30s, mid 30s that's doing the same shit I'm doing, and I'm a lot younger than them. So man, I like learning how to build cars, basically. Like, when I get older, I hope to have a house so I could do shit in a garage out back type shit. So hopefully that all works out, man. And you see this build probably Hellcat swap. So y'all just stay tuned, man. Like I said, if you get what I'm saying about some of this shit, I know I talk mumble jumble or sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, but at the same time, I'm not very good at explaining things, or I'm not good at explaining it, talking to you, but I could show you so much shit. Like, I could show you better than I can tell you. So y'all just watch how this build comes along. I know there's some people that don't like it or say this and this, and oh, it's just a 6.4 swap, but shit, bro, like, there's nobody else in my town, nobody, and when I say nobody, zero, that has a car like this. It may look the same, but when we pop this fucking hood, it's not the same. You feel me? So like I said, bro, I'm very proud of myself, and I'm out here popping my shit. So like I said, I'm gonna talk about it like it's something big, because to me it's big, and to other people in my town it's big, or people around me that it's big. Feel me? I'm building this shit by myself. Like, by myself. Like, nobody's here building it, like none of that. So y'all just stay tuned, man. Watch how it comes along. Watch how I upgrade. Watch all my problems so y'all can learn from them. I mean, stay tuned, hit the post notifications, and just watch it, bro. And one more thing, and I'm gonna get off here. Be ready. Springtime, 5-inch tips and flame kit is getting put on. I know y'all, everybody's been waiting on it, been asking me about it. Flame kit is getting put on. Cause like I said, bro, I'm building this car strictly on content, so it's gonna be a content show car. So like meats and shit, like this is gonna be a meat car, content car, like for my content. Like, I want to make money off this car, so I'm doing everything. Like, I'm doing everything based on how to get more content, more people to watch. And to me, that's just something that would be different. A 6.4 spitting flame, a 6.4 swap pursuit spitting flames. Like, you don't see that. But y'all see the build. I'm finna get off here, man. Like, comment, subscribe, show your mama and tell your mom, man. I'm out.